Today, Kevin is going to do a blind taste test, and I'm going to be just comparing different milk chocolate bars. Now, there are so many other brands that we could have gotten, but someone suggested, so someone watched our Hershey's Symphony chocolate bar review that we did from years ago, and it was actually, this one has like a red label, it has a blue label. Well, the blue label's different. The blue label has, like, I don't know, almonds or toffee or something in it, and they said, hey, you've never done just the milk chocolate, why don't you do a comparison between that and other bars? So we couldn't review, like, do a blind taste test between Symphony and Symphony because the other one has stuff in it. So these are both made by Hershey's. We got a regular Hershey's milk chocolate bar, the Symphony bar, which is an extra creamy bar.
I have a Cadbury dairy milk chocolate bar and a Lindt classic recipe milk chocolate bar.
So we're gonna give you the sizes and the prices. The Hershey's and the Symphony were both the exact same price. They were $2.49 each. The Hershey is 4.4 ounces. The Symphony is 4.25 ounces. The Cadbury was $2.79.
And it's only a 3.5 ounce.
It's the smallest one here.
Grams.
And the most expensive is the Lindt, and it was $4.19.
And it's 4.4.
And these were all bought at Kroger.
Yeah, 4.4 ounce.
Every one of them was bought at Kroger. We looked for Ghirardelli. We looked for a milk chocolate Ghirardelli in several stores, and they did not have the size. They just didn't have them. So we figured this would be fun. A Hershey bar compared with a Hershey bar, and then a Cadbury and a Lindt. This will be fun.
But since those are the same price, it's not that big of a deal because it's basically just get what you like, but it'll still be interesting to see if there's really a difference.
Okay, let's see. The calories, it says 4 pieces, 30 grams is 150 calories. That's both of them. This is 4 pieces, 31 grams. One more gram is 150 calories. The ingredients are milk chocolate. I swear it looks like the exact same ingredients. So how can that be?
Maybe one's got different percentages of
this has 3 grams of protein. This has 2 grams of protein. They both have 5 milligrams of cholesterol. The sodium's different. This one has 35 milligrams of sodium. This one only has 25 milligrams of sodium. And the carbohydrates, this one has 18 grams of carbs. This one has 19 grams of carbs. So it's very close.
The Cadbury is 150 calories for 28 grams.
Okay.
And then the Lindt is 160 calories for 29 grams. 29 grams.
29 grams.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're all pretty similar.
Yeah. So what I've done is I have 4 paper plates, and I've written the names. You could go ahead and cover, because I'm gonna mix all of these up. And
you can't see me now.
I am going to mix these up, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pointing. I'm going to be pointing to what the order. And because he can hear the rustle of the paper, not that he would try to cheat or anything.
Once she gets them out of the package, I'm not gonna have a clue anyway.
This is the order I'm gonna put them in. Yeah, this is the order that I'm gonna put them in. But I'm gonna take them out of the packages before I do anything, because yeah, we want to make sure he's good and confused. Trust me though, once you put the blindfold on, you lose like everything.
I mean, I'm confused most of the time anyway, but
yeah, you lose all sense of everything. And then once I mix them up, put them on the plate, yeah, he's not gonna know what order I'm gonna put them in. And I'm gonna hold these up. Do you want to smell?
No, I can smell.
You don't want to smell. Okay.
Smells like chocolate.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to break the squares into different sizes.
Right.
Because I know some of them were smaller squares than others.
Some people have suggested that I get blindfolded and that Kevin do this. But I think Kevin would probably, I don't know, prefer that I do this part, wouldn't you? You don't care? So if I was blindfolded, you wouldn't care at all. I don't mind doing this.
We've done it where we both been blindfolded before. Just hard to do. There's somebody else giving us stuff.
It's a lot of fun when you can catch those blind taste tests with Andrew in them, because then Kevin and Andrew are at the table and I'm the one I'm showing you everything, and then I can take it to them. And
Ashley's done a few giving us stuff.
Yes, too. Ashley has done some. Yep, that's true. Okay.
I can just say they all smell really good.
Okay,
I'm getting just chocolate overload smell-wise.
Okay, so I am going to be, let's see, I'm going to mix all these up.
Like I say, it doesn't matter. By the way, I had my eyes closed under this mask, so I couldn't see if
okay, you ready?
Anything leaking or not. I like to let chocolate melt on my tongue.
I'm going ahead and break it up some. And I know you don't know what the heck is going on, so it doesn't matter.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
You can give it to me. I'm not going to eat it for just a second. But...
Okay.
Okay.
You tell me when you're ready for the next one.
You hand it to me.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready for the next one. And now that he's tried all four of these, I realized once I bought these, a faux pas of mine was that I bought all four of these from Kroger. Cadbury in the United States is made by Hershey. So if you...
World market would have been the...
If you want an authentic Cadbury chocolate bar, you need to go to World Market.
Yeah.
You don't want to buy it at Walmart or Kroger or any place like that. If it doesn't say UK, the UK on it, Britain, then you're not getting the real thing. You're getting something, it's not going to taste like a Hershey bar, but it's going to be made by Hershey.
Yeah, could I have another piece of the number 2 one?
The number 2.
You don't have to give me a full square if you want to.
You tell me whatever you want to give them. Do they taste different to you?
I'll tell you in a second. Go ahead. Can I take off my blindfold because it really doesn't matter. I don't
No,
I can just tell you.
no, I don't want you to take off your blindfold.
My order is number one's probably the best one. The first one you gave me. As far as flavor goes, it's got a lot of flavor to it.
Okay.
Number two, the reason I tried it again is it really doesn't have a lot of flavor at all. It's sweet, but it really doesn't have a really rich chocolate flavor. Mm-hmm. Number two is very similar to number three. I mean, number three is very similar to number two, but it's just a little bit more flavor. And then number four, it was really hard to judge. It's kind of, it's okay as well. It's similar to number three. So I guess I would go 1, 3, 4, and then 2.
Oh, that's my exact order.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh.
Now can I go, let me see which one, because I have no clue what's what.
No, go ahead. 1 is Lindt.
Oh, well, that's the best one.
3 is the Symphony.
Mm-hmm. It's got a little
4 is the Hershey.
Yeah, believe it or not.
And or 3 or
third place.
Third place. And then last place is the Cadbury. I did not like that.
It just didn't have much flavor to me. It just didn't have much going on at all.
It is not good. And I feel, I've said this before, I hate it that people are buying this thinking, oh, I'm getting from the UK. I'm getting the UK version. Mm-hmm. No, you're not. Because it says on the back, it's the Hershey company, and it is made at Hershey. This is not an imported bar. Mm-hmm.
It's not as good.
It's not.
It's not even as good as the Hershey.
No, and the thing is it feels like almost like I don't want to get in trouble for saying anything. It feels like it's purposefully done to make Americans think
they're getting something.
No, to make Americans think our chocolate is better than this chocolate.
You never know.
Oh, you don't want to buy the Cadbury chocolate because it tastes ours. Ours tastes better than theirs. Well,
it could be a marketing thing.
They're making theirs, and they're making theirs not that good. Because trust me, in the UK, it's good stuff. Now, it's not as good as Milka in Germany, but it's pretty darn good, and I love it. It's almost like a ploy to make Americans think that that's how all Cadbury is, and it just ticks me off because it's not the truth.
It's funny now that I'm trying that again and knowing this is Hershey's. The first one, it was like it was like up here.
Creamy.
Yeah, and
rich,
flavor. Just the flavor alone was like, wow, this has got a lot of really good chocolatey flavor. So if you're gonna buy one, get that one.
Get the Lindt.
What's funny is when I was trying them, the Symphony and the Hershey's one, like I said, the flavors are similar, but the Hershey's one is more of the oily chocolate, whereas the Symphony was more of the creamy chocolate. So if you eat the Hershey's by itself, you get more of an oily kind of texture to it, whereas the Symphony, you get more of a milky, melty kind of texture.
But I think the Hershey's chocolate itself has a bit more bite to it than the Symphony.
Yeah, it's not quite as smooth.
No.
That's why I put it in third place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Symphony's it's a really good bar, and but it's still, neither one of these come close to that Lindt.
No, the Lindt is,
How much was the Lindt?
The Lindt was $4.19.
You know what though? You get what you paid for.
That's right. If you want quality, then this is what you want to buy. Yeah, if you want good quality.
My memory of a UK Cadbury bar is pretty close to that.
Yes,
it's very similar.
Yes, it is, and like I said, I feel like the American people that they think they're getting something that they're not getting, and it's convince them, oh, you don't want to buy that because that's not good. Well, that's not true.
But I am surprised that the Hershey's the regular Hershey's bar was as hype as it is, because it's, we've tried Hershey's.
Well, there's only so many here. It didn't have that far.
And it was only 3 out of 4. So
you've got Hershey, Lindt.
That's
basically.
True. That's
true. So it didn't have that far to go.
Although technically, you would think that Hershey would use the Cadbury recipe from the UK, and they don't. So.
Yeah, clearly they don't. No, because it's just, for it to be last place, that says everything.
But if you didn't want to spend the money on the Lindt, get the Symphony bar.
Yeah, the Symphony's nice, and I do like the one in the blue wrapper.
Yeah, like you said, it just has nuts.
It has almonds or something. There's something in it to where you couldn't do a blind taste test between them because they're not the same.
If we could have found a Dove bar like these, I would have put Dove in here. But Dove doesn't make a bar like this. But Dove is like really, really
well,
good too.
they make those at the checkout. At the checkout that are like big blocks.
Yeah, but they're not like this, so I would have known.
He would have known. Yeah, with these, with me breaking them apart and him blind, you can't tell, especially since I broke them roughly.
Yeah, I had no clue.
Yeah, he didn't have a clue. So,
but Dove would be up there with the Lindt.
Oh yeah, because I love Dove chocolate too. So I'll have pictures of each one of these for you at the end. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.